What up, YouTube? And members of my 49ers fan group on Facebook. That's alliteration out the behind. I want to give you guys my pick for the Super Bowl. I'm going to go, each team, and I'm going to go strengths, weaknesses, or weaknesses and strengths, however I feel like it. And then I'm going to give you my prediction. So, first off, I want to talk about the defending Kansas City Chiefs. And I think, first of all, one advantage that they have is that pretty much the whole team went to the Super Bowl last year, so they already have the confidence that they can win. Another strength that they have is Andy Reid. He is a very good coach, and again, he's been to the dance. Dude's been in the league like half my life. Of course, we have Patrick Mahomes, who, if he's pressured, he can get out the pocket very quickly. He can improvise very quickly. He makes few mistakes. And then he's got receivers such as Tyreek Hill. He's got Travis Kelce. He's got a pretty good running game to go with it. And his backup offensive linemen aren't bad. They're not really bad. They're just not as good as obviously the starters would be. But I'm not sure exactly how far between they are. Defensively, they're good. They are good. And people can look at the Browns game and say, well, it was a little too close for the defense to be able to say that they did anything. But you got to think, though, the Browns really just had a great game until they lost and didn't. But, Kansas City is where they are for a reason. They epitomize what a good team and a complete team should be. And I think that with the way that Patrick Mahomes, the $500 million man, played this season, aside from the game where he got a concussion, I think that he'll be fine even with the weakened line. Now for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I'm gonna tell you what their biggest weakness is, or at least what I've seen it to be, especially if you consider the Green Bay Packers game, is Tom Brady. Yes, the GOAT, which is something I don't believe, the guy who comes through in the playoffs and Super Bowls, even though that's not always the case. It's been Vinatieri, like half of them. But that's just me clowning on Brady. But if you look at the Green Bay Packers game, Green Bay wasn't beaten by Tampa Bay. Green Bay beat themselves. Tampa Bay really almost had nothing to do with Green Bay's loss. Green Bay pretty much beat themselves. When your quarterback throws, when Tom Brady throws 3 interceptions and Aaron Rodgers is on the other side of that field, yeah, you kind of have to score. I don't know, put the football in the end zone. You can't squander these opportunities. And yeah, Brady could also be the Bucs' biggest strength offensively because he is Tom Brady. And I'm not taking anything away from Tom Brady's skills. I'm not saying that he's not a good quarterback. I'm just saying he's not the quarterback that right now, the complete quarterback that Patrick Mahomes is. Because if he's pressured enough, he's going to make enough mistakes. And I don't think Kansas City is going to squander those mistakes. So I do think that Tom Brady is the Bucs' biggest weakness. Because the Bucs have a very good defense. They were just blown out by the Saints twice, but they beat the Saints. Wait, no, I'm sorry. The Saints beat themselves. That's the thing. I'm going to get to that, though. Now, also, in that cast of characters, you've got, Mike Evans, Gronk. You've got Leonard Fournette, who decided he would play against Green Bay. I keep wanting to say last week. It might have been. Was it last week? I think it was. Point is, the Bucs have players who, besides Mike Evans, Gronk's had good games, but he's had stankers. Fournette had a good game last week, but he's also had stinkers. I know, I play fantasy, and I'll be looking at these things. You know what I'm saying? That's that Louisiana coming out of me. But the point that I'm trying to make, though, is that, yeah, they do have weapons when their weapons decide to show up. Tom Brady is no exception. When Tom Brady is on, he's on. Defensively, Tampa Bay is good. Tampa Bay has a very good defense. I'm not going to say that Tampa Bay's defense is at the level that I think could significantly put Mahomes on the ground enough or to in other words, I don't think that Tampa Bay's defense's strategy should be to blitz a lot, because if you blitz a lot, you're leaving the underneath passes, and Travis Kelce is going to eat you up. You know, you're going to end up with Mahomes throwing the ball on a little screen and Tyreek Hill turning up for like 80 yards or something. So I don't think that's a good idea. But I'm not a coach. So my question is the Buccaneers offense better than the Kansas City defense? And I would say that they're what and what on occasion. If the Green Bay Packers Buccaneers show up, no, not at all. Not at all. But if they show up at their best, yeah, I think maybe so. It would be a very good matchup. But the biggest question is the Buccaneers defense ready for the Kansas City offense? No, I don't think so. And the reason I don't think so is because I don't think that the Kansas City offense is weak enough at that O-line to allow the Buccaneers defense to get to Mahomes enough to really make such a difference that the mistakes necessary to beat Kansas City will be made. I don't think that they have enough talent in that secondary to beat Kelce and Hill. I think somebody's going to end up getting open. And once Mahomes finds that rhythm, the Emperor finds his new groove. Once he gets it, I think it's going to be pretty much over. You know, Tom Brady is more like, you threw off my groove. Where Mahomes is like, that was my coffee cup. So yeah, I think overall, the Kansas City Chiefs have a better chance to win. But, excuse me, at the same time, I also think that they have a decent shot to win. My pick, though, will be the Kansas City Chiefs, and I will say that they win by no more than 10. No more than 10. I don't see a blowout coming, but I do see kind of a 2-score game. But that's just me. You guys, leave me some likes, leave me some comments, whether it be on this video on YouTube or whether it be on the 49ers webpage. You guys, I love my Niners group. Michelle, call me. You don't have my number. You can't call me. No, for real though, I love you guys. Y'all have a blessed day and enjoy the Super Bowl. Watch and drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. If I have to tell y'all that and y'all really need to listen to that, don't drive ever. Peace.